A vile, a wretched, a wicked race. There is none righteous, no, not one. There's none who understands. There is none who seeks for God. It is often said that the reasonable man will always choose the highest motive for whatever he does. He will seek out the highest motive. That is the only reasonable thing. So if you find me outside in my bathrobe, outside my house in the middle of the night and it's freezing, and you say, "Why are you doing that?" And I say, "I have no idea," you would treat me as an imbecile. But if I'm standing outside in the same bathrobe in the middle of the night, in the middle of a storm, and you say, "Why are you doing that? The house is on fire." That is wise. That is wise. And what's my point? The highest reason, the greatest good for humanity is to seek God and to seek the knowledge of God. That's the most reasonable thing to do. It's the most logical thing to do. It's the most rational thing to do. But what has humanity done? There is none who seeks for God. All have turned aside. Together they have become useless. We were made for Him, now utterly useless. That's humanity. Of no profit whatsoever to God. And then he goes on and he says, there is none who understands, there is none who seeks for God. All have turned aside, together they have become useless. There is none who does good. Yes, but not even one. The majority of people that I talk to on the street, oftentimes in churches and in Christian schools, will always plead their morality as the hope of their salvation. I'm good. If I had a dime for every time someone told me they were good, why are you going to heaven? Well, I'm good. Then God is a liar in your estimation, because God says you are not good. There's none good, not even one. I mean, compared to an Adolf Hitler, you all may get A's and B's. But compared to God, there's none good. No, not one. And he says their throat is an open grave. With tongues they keep deceiving. The poison of asp is under their lips. That's the way God sees a lie. You ever told a lie? Have you told a lot of lies? Can you count the number of your lies? You may see them as white lies, little lies. This lie is harmless lie. But this is the way God sees it. Your throat's an open grave. It's a filthy, rotten cesspool of death. And your tongue is like a viper. It deceives. Poison is on your lips. You see, God doesn't see the things the way we see things. Let me put it this way. You don't even see the things the way your grandmother did. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, only 70 years ago, there were certain things that if you did them in public, you would either be arrested or placed in a mental institution. But in your generation, they're applauded. In a matter of just 70 so years, 7 decades, if your parents and grandparents could return to you, they would think you had all gone mad. So in just a space of 70 years, in the space of when this school was founded, in 100 years, if anyone from 100 years ago were to come back and see the morality of this country and even what you will accept and watch, they would call you mad, twisted, evil, mental. So how far has man fallen since Adam? How far away from God's opinion are we? All have sinned